A recent study revealed that 52% of content creators are experiencing burnout right now, and 37% are seriously considering quitting. If you're one of them, this video might save your career. I'm Ben, and this is Creator Recovery. I'm not a productivity guru. I'm not here to optimize your morning routine or scale you to 7 figures. I'm a filmmaker who spent 7 years burning out across multiple careers, cruise ships, agency work, freelancing, and in the end full-time creating, before I finally figured out what was actually broken. I rebuilt my system from scratch, and now I'm sharing what worked, so you don't have to learn it the hard way. The creator economy is facing a mental health crisis. And it's not a productivity problem, it's a survival problem. Today I break down what's happening, why it's happening, and what you can do about it. Most creators think burnout is just being tired, and it's not. Burnout is emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. For creators, that can look like this. You wake up dreading the content you have to make, staring at a blank screen with zero ideas, checking analytics 50 times a day like it's a slot machine, creating only for money, not for joy, and feeling like if you stop, everything you've built will disappear. So, sounds familiar? Here's what the research shows. 52% of creators have experienced burnout as a direct result of their career. 59% say it's negatively impacting their careers. And 58% say it's affecting their overall well-being. And the top causes are creative fatigue, demanding workload, and the constant screen time. But here's the part most people miss. When you rank by severity, so not by frequency, financial instability comes out on top. 55% say money stress is the worst part. And that makes sense. When you're stressed about paying rent, everything else falls apart. You can't be creative in survival mode. You can't set boundaries when every day you don't post feels like lost income. You can't rest when resting means the bills don't get paid. If you're burned out, you're not broken, lazy, or not cut out for this. You're experiencing what 52% of creators are going through right now. Most creators don't recover because they're attacking the wrong problem. They try to work harder, be more consistent, or just push through it. Burnout isn't a willpower problem, it's a system problem. And you can't willpower your way out of a broken system. I spent 5 years on cruise ships as a TV operator and supervisor. So filming shows, managing logistics, keeping things running. And on the side, I was creating. At that time, I thought I was building my career. But in the end, I was already tired and I didn't know it yet. After 5 years, I came back on land and became a LinkedIn consultant. So agency work, courses, communities, one-on-one mentoring, client work during the day, and my own content at night. I told myself it was temporary. Save some money and then go all in. Well, temporary turned into years, and the exhaustion and resentment grew. Then I took a freelance job as a content marketing manager. So writing copy, strategizing content, scheduling, executing, but everything for someone else's vision. At night, I still tried to work on my filmmaking and on my YouTube channel, but I had nothing left. I'd sit down to film and just stare at the camera. No ideas, no energy. So I tried to push harder, 5 a.m. wake-ups, weekend work, optimize every hour, all the hustle advice. And honestly, it made everything worse. Finally, I went full-time as a creator. No more clients, no more boss, just me and my work. And I mean, that's the dream, right? But I brought all the broken systems with me. Overworking, no boundaries, financial stress. 12-hour days, no security, only the algorithms and the question, will this piece of content perform? That's when it hit me. I'd been burned out for 7 years. Cruise ships, agencies, freelancing, full-time creating, different jobs, same pattern. The job wasn't the problem, the system was. After this, I took 1 month completely off. No creating, no client work, nothing. And I realized most creators don't burn out from creating, they burn out from financial stress with no safety net, no boundaries between work and life, doing everything solo with no support, chasing metrics instead of meaning, and never feeling like it's enough. And these problems followed me because I never fixed the root system. So I rebuilt financial systems, creative systems, boundary systems, and over the next year I recovered. Physically, mentally, creatively. I learned how to create without destroying myself. And burnout isn't one thing, it's 5 or more, and each needs a different solution. So the 5 problems I saw in me and I see in other creators mostly are financial instability. When you're worried about rent, every video has to perform and every opportunity has to pay. But that's not creativity, that's desperation. You need financial stability first, not after you made it. The second problem, creative fatigue. But you're not out of ideas, you're out of inputs. You're trying to pour from an empty cup. You need a system to capture and replenish ideas so you never face a blank screen and start panicking. Problem number 3, boundary issues. Many creators fear boundaries make audiences leave, but they don't. Announce your boundaries and hold them. Respect goes up when expectations are clear. The next problem, algorithm anxiety. Checking analytics 50 times a day isn't staying informed, it's compulsion. Build an audience you own, an email list for example. So you're not fully dependent on platforms and algorithms. Problem number 5, lack of sustainable systems. Filming, editing, posting, engaging, invoicing, doing it all by yourself forever does not scale. Use a simple system. Automate, delegate, and eliminate. And those are the 5 biggest problems. But there's one thing most creators get wrong. They attack all 5 at once, get overwhelmed, and then they quit. Or they attack the wrong one first. If money stress is your biggest issue, no amount of boundary setting will help until the money problem is addressed. So sequence matters. I built a simple starting point, a free quiz that identifies your top stressor across these 5 problems. It takes 2 minutes with 10 questions. At the end, you see exactly which problem is hitting you hardest, and you get a personalized action plan for what to fix first. Because generic advice doesn't work. Just take a break can help the overworked creator. It does nothing for the financially stressed creator who can't afford to stop. And I'm not here to sell you a hustle culture. I'm not here to 10x your output or optimize every second. I burned out over 7 years, then I rebuilt my system from scratch. And now I'm sharing what worked, so you don't have to waste 7 years figuring it out. And remember, 52% of creators are burning out right now, so it's not just you. 37% are considering quitting. But you don't have to be part of those statistics. You can recover. You can build a sustainable creator career. And most important, you can create without breaking apart. I mean, I did it and I want to show you how. So take the quiz and then come back for the next video.